What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What the fuck it do? Have a blessed Sunday. It is a blessed Sunday. So I wanted to talk about my little homie. Yesterday was my big homegirl funeral. And one of my little homies, I've dressed up like, I ain't never dressed up really like with the bow tie and the suspender. It was on my page and stuff, right? And I never dressed up like that. One of my little homies said, you look real good. And my other homegirl was like, man, you losing weight. Like, what you doing? Like, you stressing? I said, no, I'm just not, like, eating meat. I'm like eating everything from the earth, trying to get right? Because the truth of the matter is, like, I get up every day and bust my ass. Every day I bust my ass, I eat like I'm still in prison. I eat all the wrong stuff. Like, and when I'm making this video is because a lot of us in prison, like, we used to get in packages. Packages come with Zooms and Wham-Whams. People who have been in jail know what I'm talking about. Zooms and motherfucking Wham-Whams. If you've been in jail and understand what I'm talking about, comment and raise your hand or something. You know the little emoji. And you know what I'm talking about. Zooms and Rams, top ramen, busting some good spreads and shit like that. But in reality, like, I was looking at, like, prison is a motherfucker, man. Not only is it to knock down like the population, all sorts of it. Like, nigga, even the shit they feeding us, they say is healthy as bullshit. Then we try to buy shit from package company and get packages, have our folks in us packages, but all that shit be bullshit. Sugar, diabetes, all that shit, and we wonder why, like, we got this shit. You kind of get what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I had to talk about, like, health is wealth. I'm like a big fat boy, like I've got the biggest, like, eating problem. Not even eating problem. I eat unhealthy. I eat, like, a lot of sugar, and sugar is the biggest addiction in the world. That like, we talk about people like that's off cocaine, and we talk about people that's doing all these drugs. Like, they talk about fentanyl and COVID and all that shit. Man, the biggest killer in the world is sugar, bro. The biggest killer in the world is sugar. I had to sit up and I was studying, I was reading that shit, and I just wanted to say that, like, we kill ourselves with a lot of shit that we don't know. We kill ourselves with unknown, like shit that we put in our body. We just eat it just to eat it. You kind of get what I'm saying? We don't read the backs, or even if it is the backs, like, we'll say, oh, it's this and this, that, and we don't even know what the fuck we putting in our body, man. So we gotta start watching what we putting in our body, because everybody talking about, like, this corona shit and this and that. Man, this shit, man, it's a lot of shit worse than corona right now, bro. For real. But it was just this Sunday I wanted to talk about that, man. Health is wealth. I talk about a lot of business shit, like Steve Jobs, like one of the richest mans, Apple. Y'all heard what he said that last interview. He said out of all this money I got, one thing I wish I would have took care of is my health. I got something money can't fix. Does that make sense? I got something money can't fix, my nigga. So you busting your ass late night, stand up, like he said, they'll stand up in colleges, eating pizza with my friends and doing all this shit, man. And I never took care of my health. So if you could have all this money and attain all this money, but if you're not taking care of what you got to take care of, man, we got to take care, man. We gotta get right for our kids. We got to get right for our families, man. We got to get more healthier. Like, man, I'm down a few pounds and I'm proud of myself, but I know I'm not healthy, bro. It's real. Like, this shit is real, bro. Like, you got to be on your shit. Like, you got to start thinking, like, especially like in the black community, man. Don't you know how much shit, like with us being black, like, from slavery days, like, we inherited from eating, like, all that pig, eating all the bullshit. They fed us the bullshit because they didn't want to, they knew they just need to keep us fed long enough to get the bag in slavery days. So we started inheriting that and liking that, like chitlins and the bottom of the bottom. Like, you kind of get what I'm saying? I ain't talking about what people like, but we got to change our eating habits and our ways, man. Like, I might sound hypocritical because look at my fat ass. Look what I'm talking about, but I'm being at it. Like I've been on a 10-day diet so far. Not even a diet, just like kind of like a cleanse, like to start trying to eat more healthier and like to kick a lot of the sugar out of my body so I won't be fiending for it. Like, some days, man, I sit up and be fiending for, like, sweets and shit like a crackhead. Like, my teeth start, like, damn, like, that should be calling my name. It's like, here go, you know, like them commercials and shit where you got, like, the devil, then you got, like, an angel or something sitting on your shoulder. Eat the brownie. No, Terry, don't eat the brownie. Eat the brownie. Fat boy. The motherfucking shit calling me, my nigga. But health is wealth, man. We gotta start talking about that more, especially like in our communities and shit, man. We don't talk about that shit. You feel me? We just go with the flow and we eat what we eat. But then when our folks in our families die from high blood pressure, diabetes, and all the shit that we think about and be like, oh, it run in our family. Okay, you can stop that shit, man. It could run in your family. It's because in your bloodline, that's what's happening. Like, you are what you eat, bro. But yeah, y'all be safe, man. Be healthy. Try to get healthy. Let's put together some shit, man. I'm with it. Like, shit, I'm learning myself, man. I'm learning. Health is wealth.